Over 1 million vehicles are stolen every single year in the United States, and I'm going to show you how to double check to make sure that the vehicle you're buying hasn't been stolen, or at least you can feel a little bit better about your purchase. So make sure, whether you buy it at a dealer, a private owner, or even a demo, then you're going to want to check these things. Show you an example here on this 2010. So the first location is right here. You're going to find this VIN. Make sure you take a picture of it. Second location is here on the inside of the door jamb. You're going to be looking right here. You'll see a plate. This VIN number should also match the VIN number that is right here. In addition to that, let's go ahead and pop the hood. Next place you're going to want to look for this is right here under the hood. On this car, we have another VIN right here. And also take a peek around. If you see any of the electronic boxes look cleaned up, these wiring harnesses don't have dust on them, and you're buying a used car, it might be time to look in a little more detail. There's also another one labeled right over here on this car. Every car is going to be different, but you'll have to research your car. Let's go into the car and check the ECU to see if that VIN matches these VINs on the outside. I have this little Bluetooth adapter. I'll put one down in the description below. It is an Amazon affiliate link if you want to support the channel. If you don't, you can go directly to Amazon and order these. Just make sure if you've got an iPhone, some of them don't work with iPhones, so you want to make sure that you find one that does. The one in the link in the description does work with iPhones. If you have a handheld OBD2 device, you can use that as well. And you're going to want to look right under here. We'll find this port right here. And this, at least on this car, is where this plugs in. We're going to plug it in. Okay, now that you've got it plugged into the OBD2 port, you're going to want to take your key and turn the car to the on position. Now we're going to use the phone to connect by Bluetooth to this adapter and then read the ECU. I use this app called Car Scanner. You'll see it on the right there. And once the app opens up, you'll want to click connect at the bottom there with the blue button. And you'll see it connecting here. Then you can click ECU identifiers. And you can turn on different control units in your car, and they should have VIN codes in them. Then click read at the bottom. And as you can see here, I've got the engine control unit and transmission control unit, and both VINs match, and they match the VIN on the car. But you still don't want to trust people. I'm a skeptic. Bring the VIN back inside, or just use your phone. Head over to vehiclehistory.com, plug in your VIN, and you should see a free report. And you'll see down here in the bottom, it actually gives me a trim level of this car. So one of the tricks that these fraudsters like to do is they'll grab VIN numbers from another vehicle for the same year and sometimes even the same color, but a lot of the times the trim will vary. So one will have a black grille, one might have a chrome grille, and you can identify as much information as you can for free before you buy a vehicle. It's just one of those kind of double check things to do. You can also pull a Carfax and just make sure that everything on the Carfax lines up with everything that the owner says. And let's just recap. Okay, everything that you need to do. First, check that all the VINs on the car match. That means the VINs underneath the hood, the VINs inside the cab, on the door jamb, and the VIN underneath the windshield. Make sure they all match. Then go to the registration for the car. Ask the owner for the registration, insurance. Make sure that their license matches all of that information and the VIN number matches the registration. Check with that little scanner. Put a link down in the description below for you to buy it. And then the final step is to do that VIN check online and make sure that the trim levels match. Now, there are crazy ways that thieves can get around anything if they want to. Really quick, you got to hear this. This is absolutely crazy. They said it's known as a strip and run. It's a complex scam where they basically steal the car, strip it down to nothing, then they leave the frame, and the frame has the VIN on it. They basically just leave the frame so that it can be found somewhere by the police. The police find it. It's labeled as a stolen vehicle. Insurance and police think that, okay, it's a stolen vehicle and it can't be sold. It's now considered a recovered vehicle. So insurance and police, you'll see all these statistics around that say that they recovered the vehicle. Even in this case, with a car completely stripped down to its frame, they consider that a recovered vehicle. Then what they do is they auction that off, and the thieves buy the car back at the auction for probably almost nothing, and then they rebuild the entire car. It has a proper VIN, they get a proper title, so they basically get everything they need to make that vehicle theirs, and they had to do the work to strip it all down and put it back together. Thought that was a really crazy story of how far these criminals will go. I mean, if they just use that time and energy to, I don't know, do something good with their life. They'd be amazing at something. I've noticed Facebook Marketplace is kind of going downhill as far as quality. You just have to be really picky when getting new vehicles. And if you're looking at a dealer, don't think the dealers are immune to this. I saw a story where a gentleman bought a $40,000 F-150. He didn't realize it was actually stolen and revinned until, I don't know, 5 or 6 years later, something like that. And the only reason he found out was because he had wrecked the car, hit a deer or something. It was in the repair shop. The repair shop actually had to order parts like a new grill for the truck. And when they ordered the new grill, it didn't match the old grill, and they couldn't figure out why it was black versus chrome. And what had happened is it had been VIN swapped. He had bought it from a dealership. So even dealers can be kind of bamboozled by these crooks, and they may not know that there's been a VIN swap. That's how elaborate this is getting. So even if I was buying a car from a dealership, I would still double check the VIN. Obviously, you don't always have access to the title, but I would double check everything you can. It's really simple, doesn't take very much time, and check the ECUs, transmission IDs. Just that's all you can do, really. Anyway, I hope this helps someone. Share it if you liked it.